There we are. And Mina and Mona were both here earlier, so they're here now. Hello, guys.
Hi, ladies. Glad you're here.
We're glad everybody's here. By the way, Lisa, I watched your video before I had lunch, and I thought that was very, very eloquently put. And I love the way you are looking at it. So
Thank you.
I I really think that was just a, a wonderful way to put it. So I was looking for some new painty paper or something a little different.
Oh, that's pretty.
Thank you.
I guess I need to look too.
You need to look too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had this other one, I think, too. This one. This one's pretty too, but
It is.
no, I don't know that that's what I want this morning.
It doesn't look maybe as inspiring to draw on.
Yep. Yep. That's about it. I realized that a bunch of my papers had a similar look and feel to them, because they were probably made on the same paint session. So, you have to kind of um, go back and forth as to what is going to be a good thing to paint on.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that spot over there. So I think today we're going to do this spot right here.
Hey, Mona. Well, this little stamp is from Korea.
Ooh.
I'm not focusing. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty. It looks like blueberries.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's blue. Yeah, I think it is blueberries. It's definitely
Some kind of
um,
blueberry.
some kind of blueberry. Yeah, and it's not in a cluster like grapes. So
Well, and it's a good time of year for that because here all the blueberries. Jeff picked me a gallon and a half the other day. Um,
oh wow.
yeah, and our
Hey,
friend has
Brittany.
already texted him 3 times today that he better come get him because the storm tomorrow's gonna knock him off. I was like, okay, well, I don't think he's coming today because he doesn't feel all that great either. We stopped and had lunch out yesterday, and apparently it didn't like us because neither one of us feel good today. Hi, Brittany. So,
Well, I'm sorry about that because that's not fun.
well, it was too greasy. It happens.
Yeah. Oh, don't use that hand, Lisa.
Uh
I've
oh.
just got to be more careful with my shoulder, my elbow. It is just
Yeah,
really getting worse and not better.
yeah.
I
When do
haven't
you think?
spun any yarn in like 4 days, so I'm really trying to be careful. I didn't even do any crochet last night because I thought, well, even though it
Maybe
didn't
that was
hurt
it.
when I was doing it, maybe that's aggravating it. So
Aggravating. Hi, Barbara. Okay, Barbara's eyes are dilated, so she may have to wait and to chat.
not
And
chat so
Barbara, did you look at your calendar when you after a while? Don't forget to look at your calendar about next week. I said hello to Brittany. I said hello to Mona and Mina. Okay, I think
Hey,
so.
Brenda, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. I don't know why I said Brenda. I
Well,
really
because
can read. I
your
really
brain
do.
your brain cell just said Brenda. That just
I guess so.
works that way. Anyways, the new facility that's close to me is very very nice. But it's and they opened all of 3 months before COVID hit, so they were very lucky in that they were able to. keep all of their residents away from one another and not have to actually lock them down, because their residents came in a little at a time and they could isolate them for a couple of weeks, and then they didn't even let them sit at the same table or anything like that for until just recently. So they, because of the way they opened and opening in the middle, they've had no COVID cases, which is kind of
that's good.
Unusual. Yeah, it's very good.
Brittany's going to lurk for a while. She's got storage containers to organize. And Barbara said Tuesday works better for her.
Okay. So our plan then, Lisa, is to jelly plate next Tuesday.
That works.
Okay. All right, Barbara, plan on Tuesday then. We're going to jelly plate on Tuesday, guys. Barbara, is it okay if we do our iCads first? I hope so, because I'd like to go ahead and do my iCads like we've been doing them.
When I pulled this out, I was thinking of putting it on the green side, which I think looks good. But then I saw this side.
Oh, that's pretty.
I think it'd be good either way.
You don't have
there's,
to wait to
come green in there, and there's blue.
Barbara, you can still come on right at 2:00. If you don't want to make your iCad online, you can go ahead and make your do jelly plate at 2. It's just that Lisa and I are going to do our iCads first. So if you want to do just jelly plate while we do our iCads, we're good with that.
Thanks, Brittany. There are several places in this paper that would look pretty. I have to choose because it's different everywhere.
Choosing is hard. That's cool. Okay, you can do your iCad. Cool. That's awesome. I figured you were, since you've been doing them, I thought that would work. So, okay, now we got to figure out what we're going to do with this.
I think it shows up better on this side. I'm kind of drawn to this place right here.
Well, there you go.
So we'll just do that.
I was going to say, that's what you got to go with, is whatever you're drawn to.
Yeah.
This may end up being this direction. I think it will.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
I better bring it. Let me bring it in a little closer.
Oh, I should probably do that too.
Well, and for all the light I got in here today, it looks like it's really... Oh, I know what it is. I keep doing this. Oh, there we go. That is so much better.
What did you do?
Well, I've told you my computer's got kind of an attitude, an issue.
Right.
Well, if you open the monitor just a little too far back, it is twice as dark as if it's tipped just a little bit further forward. I don't know exactly why, but that's what it's doing. And it's very irritating. But it's the way it is. So, and right this minute, I can't really justify a new computer. So,
yeah. I understand that.
I'm going to have to be looking at one because I'm afraid this one is going to be giving me
Hi, Candy. Glad you're
Hi,
here.
Candy. Hello, hello. I'm afraid, that it'll croak on me, just suddenly.
Yeah.
So.
That's usually how it happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's usually how it happens. Well, the last one was 12 years old. So I kind of expected its croaking behavior any minute.
Yeah.
At the same time, when it decided to die, it just went. That's just the way it did. It just, choop, I'm done. So, but I had already ordered this one because, like I said, the other one was 12 years old. I mean, for a laptop to last 12 years, it's very unusual. So,
yeah.
I was real surprised that it had lasted that long. Let's put the... Hi, Erin. Hello, hello.
Hi, Erin. Good to see you.
It's an LED screen like the iPad. You have to look at it directly. Any angle is darker. No, Barbara, that's what I thought at first, but that's not the case. I mean, I can hold the computer up and tip it back and forth if it's got to be a connection in it that when it's tilted backwards just a little bit too far, that the connection goes to battery or something. I have trouble with the battery. So yeah, I know what you're talking about, but apparently that's not the problem with whatever's going on with this one. I thought it was at first, but okay. I don't know if that's dark enough. We may have to go darker. We'll have to see. Not darker, wider. Candy and Erin, I think that's all that came in. But hello, everybody that's here.
We're glad you're here.
If you're just coming in, we're doing our iCads before we start on our black and white journal.
Oh.
I can't believe I've already done 14. Today's 15.
I know. It really does go fast.
Well, I've done the 100-day challenge a couple of times, and I thought, oh, I'll never make it, right? And didn't have that much trouble. Now, the first time I did it with something very, very easy and simple so that I would not overtax myself, because
right.
I wasn't sure I could do that. But the second one I did, was all collage, and it was a little more time consuming. But it still seemed like it went real quick. Barbara said she took all about art. I do not have a first name. If you would like to be called by something other than all about art, which I don't mind calling you, let us know. We're glad you're here.
We are. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Barbara says she's taken a break since day 11. Then I started working on one that's taken 3 days now. Well, that happens. I think for me, with something like this challenge, iCads or the 100-day challenge, it has to be something where I don't have to actually come over here and sit down. Erin's reorganizing right now, so not a lot of crafting. Totally understand that one. I really need to do some reorganizing too. But what I really need to do is cleaning because, I have a total mess in my studio and in my whole house. I did have the dining room table cleaned off, but then I messed it up again.
Well.
So. Hi, Kim. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Hello, Kim. You're my neighbor almost. I'm in Amarillo, so we're just about 4 hours apart. Glad you're here.
Yes, we are. I was reading Candy's. It's got to be something simple where I can take it to my computer desk and work on the clipboard or something like that, so that I don't have to come sit down at the art table. If I'm going to do something every single day, because some days by the time I get to doing this, I'm tired and I don't want to sit here. I want to just go sit in my chair.
Yeah.
Look at my computer and do that. Amarillo by morning. Uh-huh.
Yep, that's where I live.
Thank you. All about art. Well, that's cute, Lisa. I like that piece of paper.
I do too, and I think I like the green just right behind it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't pop as much. But if I do anything, there's going to be something probably behind it. So.
Yeah, it needs something, I think.
But I can't think of what I want to do besides this. My brain is
too tired.
Struggling. It is, yeah.
Okay. Turn around. I'm sure there's a piece of lace or a piece of fabric or a piece of yarn that you could make another little nest out of. Our friends who have the blueberry bushes, the bunny rabbits, have made nests, burrows underneath them in the pine straw and stuff he's got wrapped around them. We're getting thunder.
We're getting sunshine.
Oh, we don't know what that is.
Oh, we get sunshine and heat.
No, well,
I would love some thunder.
Rain and heat. It's doing its normal Pensacola, Florida thing. Every afternoon, we get a thunderstorm.
I'm thinking some of the leaves off of this fabric.
Oh, that would be pretty.
I kind of like these.
I was just going to say that goldy green one.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, Erin, they live out in the country for one. So they have bunnies. They actually have foxes. They have right now they know that they have, I think, 3 box turtles. I think is what he told me they were. Tortoise. Anyways,
yeah.
they've got new baby turtles, and then they've got like a mama and a papa. And of course, they've got all kinds of birds. They also have these lovely long skinny things that can bite. They have snakes, and I haven't asked how many water moccasins he's dealt with so far this year, but
oh goodness, There are some snakes that are not such a big deal, but those are a big deal.
Yeah. Well, he has now killed. Well, last year he killed his first rattlesnake in several years. But last year they had cottonmouths, rattlesnakes, and the water moccasins. But one year he killed like 56 water moccasins.
Wow.
Let's just put it this way: when they go to the river, they go with they have a gun they put snake shot in, and they don't go to the river without it. Plus, he carries a machete down to the river, and it's to deal with the snakes.
Yeah.
Because they have big, nasty snakes. This is Florida. Oh. This might have been easier if I'd have just picked up the bigger pin. Don't know why I didn't. But yeah, we went out there to play dominoes the other night. When we pulled in, there was a bunny rabbit in the field, just sitting there. And we got out and we took a walk through the garden and out through the blueberry bushes and ate blueberries right off the bush.
That's nice.
They're really good this year. Big and juicy and yummy.
Well, we had a possum in Mom's yard a couple of days ago.
Goody. Well, I don't like possums, but they're very good creature eaters.
Yeah, they're good neighbors to have.
Yeah.
That's what I told Mom. I said, it's okay. Those possums are okay. They're probably a good thing. I'm just not sure I'm actually liking this now that I get it.
You're not having our chat hasn't moved in a while. I hope you guys are all doing okay and that we haven't lost you. I haven't lost Lisa, so I think we're okay.
Yeah. I think I'm here.
Yeah, you're there. I can hear you, so Jeff went and tried a different grocery store this morning because we're having the grocery store where we had been shopping is not carrying a lot of the things we like to use and
Barbara says she's messing around, so she's here still.
Okay, and Mona's crocheting. So and Joan is here. Okay, she's lurking. That's cool. I just wanted to be sure we hadn't lost everybody. But hi, Joan. Well, Barbara already said that she wasn't going to be doing much because her eyes were all dilated. Now, I kind of like that. Especially if you leave that little one sticking up. Now, are you going to have to put something behind it to leave it sticking up?
Yeah, I think I will. I'll have to put something behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't a big deal. It won't be that hard to do.
No, you could even use a piece of the painted paper, probably. Wouldn't that be thick enough?
Well, this painted paper is pretty thin. It's a dictionary page that I.
Oh yeah.
No, it's a journal page that I printed.
Welcome.
Painted on. Hi, Debbie.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit here and not do anything for a minute and let it sit there while I think about it.
While you think about it, yeah, I do understand that feeling. Yep. Glad you're here, Debbie. Oh, I didn't finish.
I think I'm going to ink these two pieces in like coffee or something dark brown.
Something
Espresso
dark.
or whatever's dark brown. I have something dark brown.
Oh, I'm sure you have something.
Well, I think that's the dark one.
Which one?
Potting soil.
Oh, I don't think I have that one.
That's the darkest brown I have. What's the matter?
Well, you know how it is when you're just not sure what you want to make it do?
Yep.
And you're afraid you're going to mess it up?
I know exactly what that is. Oh. Erin's liking your doodle, so you're not messing it up yet.
Okay, I haven't messed it up yet, huh? Okay, well, that sounds like a plan. I haven't decided, though. It kind of looks like it's in the middle, and I really like that, but then it looks like maybe I neglected the outside so far, and that's where I'm having I kind of like it like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't, it might not tell me it's finished. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to dry too, because once it's dry and I put the white on it, maybe it will be more finished.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
That's true. And if you ink around the edges of it with black, that might be enough to do the edges.
That might be it. Maybe if I do that, that would make me happy. Put a black frame around the edge, maybe. That's what Erin just said. Add a word on the left or left vertical, maybe. I haven't decided if I'm going to put words on any of them. I know that I would normally choose if I was going to like use it as a postcard or call it finished, but none of the others have I put words on yet. So that is one of the things I haven't made my decisions about yet, was whether or not anybody is going to get any words. But I think a black frame or black ink is going to be, I think we'll do that, see what it says. Lisa, get out of my head. Oh, that's what Erin says, because she said put a black frame around it. Just about, yeah,
Sorry, Erin.
Yeah,
It just means that we have great minds because they're thinking alike.
Well, and, I had kind of thought about that and then hadn't decided.
Well, I think it's been decided.
Yeah, it has. It has definitely been decided.
Erin and I decided.
I think if I ink it, really ink it, make it grungy inky.
Yeah.
That with the actual pad on the corners, especially, I'll be liking it. So.
Okay.
Now, the thing of it is, this is the first one I've inked, and now I'm probably going to go, oh, I guess I should maybe have inked all of them.
Well, you're only 15 in, so you could go back now and ink the others. And not wait till the end and look at that one and go, oh my goodness, now I have to ink 60.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that may be true, because I thought about inking one the other day that I thought, okay, if I ink this, I will like it even better. And the black frame of this this clipboard thing that I got, I think really kind of made that statement even more
Yeah, I agree.
I'll show it to you all in just a minute. Let me get that ink so it can be drying. Yep. Okay, you guys are right. That once I get the white things on it, that'll make me happy. See there?
Yep. I like it.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's this thing. I got this. Let me back up. Ink now. Mona says. Yeah, I know. Ink it now. So I'm gonna have to sit here and ink stuff. Oh no. After Sunday, spending 2 hours punching holes, I swear everybody had to have been bored. Oh, you made me ink. Yep. Everybody had to have been bored to tears Sunday afternoon. I sat here for over an hour punching holes, and I still wasn't finished. Okay, so I was out with Picola the other Friday, and we were in the thrift store, and I saw this, and I normally wouldn't have even looked at it, but it just yelled, "Hey, don't you think your index cards would go in here? See what happens when you put it in there?" It's just like,
say when things yell at you at the thrift store, you got to buy them.
You gotta buy them. Like that book last night. Oh my gosh, that book is gorgeous.
Yeah, that one yelled at me for sure.
Yeah. Now, the thing of it is that because it doesn't change. It's not like a daily changing thing. The front, this will be the front one. Right there like that. Which I think is pretty cool. But I'm beginning to think now I probably should ink all of these. Because yeah, you're gonna definitely. Yeah, they probably all need to be inked. I'm not gonna do that today. I can do that maybe watching a video or something.
Okay, you know what I just realized?
What?
I may have to punch through this. I put it so far down.
Thanks, Erin. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was. Now, when I go to put these in here, you got them kind of. You may have to use scissors. The way this sits in here now, these are plastic things, and they're kind of old and dusty. They're gonna go out. What I'm going to do is I am going to add a tab to the top of all of my index cards and punch the holes in the tab, and then it should sit just like that so that the frame comes down over it and closes. I'm just hoping there's enough room for all of them. That's my...
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I can't put them on there until I finish them because I want them in order by date. So I have to put the last one in first.
Ah, that's true.
So, but thanks, Erin. It was like, yay, perfect. So, how bad was it? Did it work?
Well, I'm gonna have to go in with scissors and help it out.
Okay.
But I tell you, this has taught me one thing. I'm really glad I had that little thing. Because I would have to do this every single time if I didn't.
Right. Well, Erin, there's not 60 of those little plastic things in there. That's the other thing, is there's not enough in there. If I do, the iCads go until July. Is July got 30 days? 31.
31.
31. So July has 31 days. June has 30 days. Right? That's 61 iCads. So I got to have 61 little sleeves in there. And therefore, there aren't enough. So I'm going to have to not use the sleeves. So
There we go.
Each sleeve holds 2, though. Oh, I want them all to be facing forward. I don't want any upside down ones. I'm going to put them all so that they're face up. There she goes. She got it in there. Let me see. Oh, it's cute. I think the leaves came out perfect.
Yep, I think it looks good.
Yep, me too.
They added something without completely obliterating my background, so.
Yeah. Hi, Linda. Hi, Julie. I'm glad you guys are here.
Hi, she has 25 minutes.
And then she probably has to go to work.
Yeah.
It's probably that nasty old work thing. I should go to work tonight, but I'm too tired. I've got to get ready. I've got a show that starts tomorrow night, so I have what I have, and I won't have any more, and that's just the way it's going to be. So,
well, I hope you sell what you have.
There you go. If I can sell what I have, I'll be all right. So it's just, we are really starting to get some thunder. So thanks, Mona. Text Judy. Oh, Text Judy is here. Hello, hello. And Anne's here. Hello, hello.
Hi, Anne. Hi, Judy. We're glad you're here.
Glad you're here. Oh, Julie's going to go home early. Okay.
That sounds nice.
You got stampy things on tissue paper. I can tell what your plan is for the day.
Yeah, I found these.
You found them.
I didn't know where they were, and I found them.
Yay!
So I don't know what I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to do some of these on a page. Maybe more than one page. And I also have these that I did with texture paste.
Uh-huh.
So I thought I might put them somewhere.
For those of you who haven't been here before, we're doing a black and white journal. Lisa, have you got your cards handy?
These are almost 8 by almost 11.
Yeah, they're big. We have kind of recommended that if you don't have big cards, little cards would work. These big cards have some.
They have a lot of space to cover.
Yeah, there's some challenges with using a page that big, honestly.
At least I'm just showing you what I've done so far.
Yeah. And I'll get mine in a little bit.
We're going to use the Joker as the cover.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'll get mine out in a little bit when I finish my iCAD. It's getting there. But all these dots take a long time. Thanks, Judy. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in, but welcome to everyone who's here. Black and white would be a challenge for me. I love black and white and I love color. So, I love both things, but yes, it is a challenge, but sometimes that's a good thing.
Yep.
So now, see, I've got black and white pens, and it's funny, I don't these Posca pens. I have other kinds of pens that have colors, but I didn't buy any of the Posca pens because my other colored pens I don't use. With these Posca pens, about all I ever use is the black and white ones.
Yeah, I bought a set of the colors before I ever bought black and white ones because they had a black and white one in there. And I thought, well, I'll just get the whole set. But 99% of the time, I only use the black and white ones too.
Black and white ones. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I use a lot of color in my stuff. I just don't seem to use black and white.
Here's a little cartoon. It says, I gave up shopping once. It was the worst 15 minutes of my life.
There you go. That is, Julie says, oh, butterflies. Uh-huh.
Well, I can go a lot longer than 15 minutes.
Yes, you can. I'm not sure I can because I'm pretty sure I haven't. But, oh, well.
Here's Jeff's daddy.
There's Jeff's daddy. Oh, yeah. Actually, Jeff's daddy, I've never seen him with a beard. I've seen some pictures of him with a beard when he was younger. But since I've known him, he's never had a beard. So,
I like this one, too. It says, when in doubt, put a bird on it.
Oh, I like that one a lot. I like that. Uh-huh. Well, I think some people like a large space to work on, and so small spaces are hard for them. I really kind of like trying to accomplish something visual in a small space. Now, I didn't pick the smallest iCAD though. I picked the 4x6s, so this is a pretty good size piece actually to work on. But with all the postcards I've been making, it was kind of a mental thing where I knew that was going to make me happy was this size. Yep. I'm loving the stamping on tissue. Judy, we did that. Oh heavens, we did those are from a swap. The swap we did
like
on
3 years ago or something.
Yeah,
It was a long time ago.
Right after I started my channel, I did a big rubber stamp tissue paper swap. Everybody sent their images and stuff to me, and I sorted them out and sent them back. And we had a lot of fun with it. We got you get a lot of different images that you don't have already that way. Helen was here, and she came in my studio, and she said, well, this isn't too bad. I said, yeah, but wait till you come back here. And I opened the door to the laundry room, which you can barely walk in right now. And she goes, are those all rubber stamps? And I'm like, yeah, but that's not all of them.
Oh, dear.
Then I showed her my drawers because my Stampin' Up! Stamps are still in their plastic cases because they're all wood mounted. They're from, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And they're all neatly stacked on a shelf in the laundry room. So I was a demonstrator for like 3 years or 4 years. And, whenever I'd have parties and stuff, that's what I would do with my funds is order more rubber stamps. So I have a bunch. I'm not reading chat very well, guys. Words are great stamped on tissue or napkin backing if you want just the word and no paper showing. That's true. Barbara might have been it, I think.
Erin, you showed her your drawers? Oh, my.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I have 3
Hi, Mina.
sets of map drawers, which are shallow, so they work perfect for rubber stamps and stuff. Now, they're not all filled with rubber stamps. Don't think I did that. But no, they're filled with lots of things because I have, beads too, and they work perfect for beads. Anything that can be done with that's shallow. So what's been going on? Well, Lisa finished her iCAD really fast, and then I'm just thinking mine might be done.
I think it looks great.
I think it might be done. I like it. But now I have to find my pen so I can write on it. Oh, of course not. Well, we'll use this one. No, we won't use that one. It's too fat. We'll use this one. Map drawers are dreamy. Yes, they are. And Jeffrey painted them purple for me. I have 3 sets that are painted purple, stacked on top of each other. He had another set, but if I stack them any taller, I can't. Thank you, Aaron. I can't get in them because at this stage, the top drawer is about as high as I can see down into. So, they can't be any taller. So 6, 15, 6. Okay, come on now. You need to write properly.
Yes, write properly.
Yes. We're not going to put up with his improper stuff. So, okay, 15 iCads are finished, except for now they've decided that they're going to have to all be inked because, I inked this one. Yep. And it really says now that they need to be inked. I can already see it. Back up. Yep. Yeah. See how much better the inky one looks?
Yeah, it just makes a difference. It just always does.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing that right now.
They were lovely uninked until you inked one.
Yeah, and then I inked one. And now I'm sad because they're not all inked. So now I'm going to have to ink them all. Oh, well, that's the way it works. Inky, inky, inky. Okay, so now I have a plan, but I think I'm going to have to go something because I cannot do it with this itty bitty ink pad. I don't think. Well, maybe I can. Because I got ink refill right there. All right. So I had to get out more white cardstock too. Put my papers up there. All right. Oops. I got pieces here. I got bits and pieces of stuffs. Oh, let's get rid of these pens. If I clean up after myself, maybe that will help. Maybe? Maybe not.
Maybe.
Maybe not. I doubt it. It hasn't helped so far, and I keep trying to clean up after myself.
Yeah.
I do know my mother is not going to be happy with how big the rooms are at assisted living.
Oh, I'm sure.
We were looking yesterday as to how to get a sewing machine table in. I think she's going to have to either have a table she can sit at for the computer or a sewing machine table, one or the other. I don't think she's going to get both.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I can find, oh, you know what? Jeffrey has a little table that he uses in the living room that one of those. And actually, Helen and I saw a couple of those at the thrift store the other day. They're kind of like a TV tray, but they're heavier and bigger. And
yeah.
That would work. That would work. Something like that would be small enough to put in.
Yeah, I have several of those that are big and they have really kind of heavy, hard plastic tops.
Yep.
That are, Yeah. I use them a lot. And they're sturdy enough to put a computer or on.
The big problem is her not using it to lean on to get up. She has a really bad habit of doing that. She scares me every time I take her out somewhere. And she's been doing this for years. Those little square tables in a restaurant, right? they have like legs like this. And
Yes.
she's forever pushing down on one to get up. And I'm like, you cannot do that.
You'll end
You
up on the
can't.
floor.
Yes. So, anyways, but one of these days she will end up on the floor, and I'll be trying to figure out what to do next. Okay. Now I know I got to. What did I do here? Did I mess up? I know I did mess up because I put, yeah. Okay, this is what happened. Tanya got real smart and put it on the wrong side, guys. Just so y'all know. Yeah. So apparently I have to stick cardstock before I can do anything fun. I don't want to do that. I wanted to do something fun. Oh well. I will have to just stick some cardstock. Now, if you haven't been watching, we are using the...
That's a good idea, Julie. Julie says get her chairs with arms on them and she can push up on the chair.
She has that at home, Julie, and but it's when you take her out somewhere that's a problem. But I will have to do that. The big thing is getting her to remember to do that. The other thing is that we're going to have to get her a new bed, something smaller, so she has more room. Okay, what I started to say was, those of you who haven't been watching or are new, we are only using the clubs and the spades that are black and white. We're not going to use the red cards at all.
We'll do something with those later.
Yeah, we'll do something with those later. Oh, I did do one. I don't have to do another one. Okay, I do have one done.
Probably not a red and white journal.
Yes, probably not a red and white journal. Yes, probably not. So I have one covered with black and one covered. What we're doing is we're just covering up the red and white side. Yeah, chairs would be good. And something straight enough to sit to work the computer and that kind of thing, because what she has in her little office space at home right now is not going to really be the best choice. Okay, so my plan is to use this Purdy stamp. Purdy.
Yay.
Purdy. Mm-hmm. Now, are those ones that you printed off, Lisa, or are they ones that you stamped with a piece of
I actually put some. I made some.
Oh, that's right. It's
texture paste and put it through a stencil.
Yep, I remember now. And you just said that.
Yeah. Yep.
But yes, I'm going to have to. We're going to need to do some more things. And she's been doing really well the way she was. It's just that it's getting worse all the time. So I'm going to have to do something. And when she told me she didn't feel comfortable getting gas for the car, I was like, okay, well, it's time to get rid of the car. Oh, good. That didn't stamp well. Mm-hmm. All right, and that's... What do I got to do here? I got to put something under this, because I don't want ink everywhere. Well, that's all right. I kind of had a feeling that it might not stamp the best. I also did not go get out my little rubbery thing to put on this. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Julie's liking the ones that you have that aren't totally and completely black.
Yeah, this was a I did this one. Well, I did several of them. I did some of them on coffee stained paper, but luckily I did some on white paper. And then this was just getting rid of the rest of the stuff. I really like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I think they'll look good together on a page. At least right now, that's my thought, that I'll use them together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm getting happier and happier with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Starting to get there.
It's looking beautiful.
It's starting.
Yep, I'm gonna have to steal that idea. I'm just telling you right now.
Okay. Well, you have a stamp just like this, don't you?
I do.
Uh-huh.
And I love it.
Uh-huh. Me too.
And I love what you're doing with it. You can tell this is heavy because the paper's like wilting.
Oh dear. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't forget, Tanya. Black and white does include gray. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep. It's going to in this book anyway.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. See there? Uh-huh.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
It really is. I love it.
Thank you. I do like these little pads, but I do need a bigger one.
You've been saying for a long time that you were going to buy one.
Oh, I went to the store the other day to get one. I went into Joann's because they carry them, and they didn't have one. So I couldn't get one because they didn't have one.
Well, I could send you one of my humongous ones because I have two.
Why do you have two humongous ones?
Because I got one and then I found one at the thrift store for $1, so I got it.
Ooh.
So I would be glad to send you one of them.
I might let you do that because I have plenty of re-anchor.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I'm glad I said something then, because
I'm glad you did too.
I would dearly love to have that.
Okay, I will do that.
Because that would, like I said, I didn't go to more than one store looking for it. I talked about it over while we were gone off, and of course we didn't go in any stores. I didn't go in any stores like that.
Yeah.
And when I was in the scrapbook store, that was not what was on my mind, as far as getting something.
Right. It was all the things you couldn't get somewhere else.
That's right. It was definitely the odds and ends of things that nowhere else had I seen. And So I didn't even look, at those things at the scrapbook store. So
I'll stick that in with your Same Six Wednesday stuff.
oh, that'll be awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Okay, I had.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you, Mina.
Hi, Teresa. Good to see
gray
you.
Looks like light shadows cast by the ferns. Yes, it's coming out real well. I'm really happy with what's happening.
Bye, Julie. Have a good day.
Bye, Julie. Have a good day. Yep. I am definitely happy with what's happening. Believe it or not, this was in my head in the middle of the night, the other night.
I do believe it because I do that all the time.
Last Thursday night is when I thought this up, and I was like, I had to wait till now to do it because I didn't want to do it with you not here. So
I agree.
But yeah. Anyway, so I haven't been in but the Joann's the one time, and I haven't been in a Hobby Lobby or anything like that since we got home. So Joann's was the only place I had looked, and they didn't have one. They didn't even have the middle size. And
Teresa gets her bandage off Thursday.
Yay!
That's wonderful.
Yes, it is. And Linda, thrift stores for the win. That's right, Judy. And it's kind of like, okay, she knew she needed that, even though she didn't need it right then.
Yeah, well, you just can't leave one of those humongous stamp pads there when it's $1.
Not when it's $1, no.
Especially when you open it up and touch it and it's very inky.
Ooh.
It was like, okay, I need that.
Okay.
I may not need it, but I'm going to need it.
Right there needs a little bit more. It's a little lightweight right there. Yep. So we're just gonna, yep. There we go. Okay, I think it's done.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Well, it's done until I do what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to cut it out in the middle. Let's clean that up, though.
Even better.
Clean this up. Hi, Journey.
Hi, Journey.
We'll let it get dry while we clean this stamp up. Let's put that scrappy paper back in my scrappy paper box.
Thank you for the sweet email, Journey, and for the little PayPal thing. I wasn't expecting you to do that, but I'm appreciative.
Thank you, Mona. I really like it too. Lisa found this at. Didn't you find this one?
Yeah, at Hobby Lobby. It was clearance.
Yeah, yeah, it was clearanced. Well, I've apparently must have been in the way because
I think it was $249.
Yeah, 74.
274. Okay, well, that's close.
Yeah, the two's gone, but the 74 is there, but the two's gone, which is fine.
Okay,
it was
I like this. Should I add something to it, or do you think that's done?
I think it's done.
I think so too, because I'm trying to leave some white space or black space depending on the page.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
She actually has 2 pages completely done. Oh my goodness. It is dark outside. Hi, Becca. There. Barbara finished her iCAD
Hi,
for
Becca.
today. Why it took so long, I have no idea. Also found a quote for the 3-day iCAD. What the... Okay. If I have missed anybody coming in, we are so glad you're all here. Really appreciate it. Okay.
We have fun together, but we enjoy sharing that with you.
That's right. Okay, I need to get a scissors into this. So, what can we do to get the scissors into this? Uh-oh. No uh-ohs. No uh-ohs.
It's a fixable uh-oh. It's okay.
As long as that's a fixable uh-oh. I'm just making a hole so that I can get the scissors into it. Okay. And I can't remember who it was that, I think it was Katie in Sugar and Cider. Katie was saying how much she hated scissors that had this little round thing like that. And it's funny because this is my favorite pair of scissors, and a lot of scissors that I use a lot of the times have just these 2 little round things. But I always put 2 fingers through the bottom hole. Because she's right, you know, the other finger, it slides up on you. So I was doing something at my desk with my little tiny orange Fiskar scissors that have the same little round, and I do it with those too. So it was one of those. Thank you, Barbara. It was one of those things where I was like, why do they not bother me? Because I can understand her point with it.
Yeah. Because you adapted.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to get the center out of this mess because I am not going to fight with it. The less we got in there, the better it will be.
Yeah, for me, that's the key to fussy cutting anything is get rid of as much extra junk as you can.
Yep. Hi, Debbie. Check out Lila Palmer on Instagram. She used a Timmy paper doll across multiple iCads so they connected in pairs. Ooh.
That's interesting. Definitely need to see that.
Gotta write that down. Gotta have an ink pen. There's the ink pen I thought I had earlier. Okay. At Lila Palmer. At LilaPalmer. The only problem is it's on Instagram, and Rebecca doesn't like the small hole scissors either, and they don't bother me, and I guess it's from years and years of using them. The only problem with something on Instagram, is the navigating Instagram for me as far as I'm concerned, is kind of a pain. You know, if you don't use something all the time, it's kind of it's a learning curve every time I get on there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I think that one's done.
That was pretty. Very pretty.
Now I'm just going to have to let y'all look at that while I sit and rest my arm.
Okay. Were you able to find a brace for it?
I tried a bunch. Okay. Everyone I could find, and none of them felt like they supported it where it was hurting. And all of them made me more uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're
So I
pretty
just-
uncomfortable. They're pretty uncomfortable, and it pushes on the spot that hurts.
But I
That's it.
couldn't find what right in here is where the muscle that's a problem,
Yep.
and right back here is where it hurts.
Uh-huh.
You know,
But
but I couldn't get
right
it to
there,
sit right here.
yeah, right there is where you need it to sit.
But
I'll
when I
bet you.
put it right there, it didn't help support anything.
Okay, but it pushes on that muscle, and I'll bet you wearing it, if you wore it, you might find that it's and Barbara says go get ice. And she's probably right.
Yeah,
I
I
bet you
probably
if you
should. I've
wore
done
it,
that once today, but
I'll bet you if you wore it while it doesn't hurt wearing it, it would help it. I may be
yeah.
wrong. When do
Well,
you go back to the
it hurt when I wore it, and
Oh,
it made me.
yeah.
It really hurt to wear it, and so I was like, it hurts more to wear it than it does to not wear it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the
remember.
chiropractor again tomorrow.
Okay, and talk to her more about it. That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea. She's gonna make it hurt worse.
Well, she did last time, so I'm sure she will. But
Aren't
that
I
doctor works.
Aren't I pleasant?
But I ordered something today for my elbow and and one for Darren's shoulder that are supposed to, you wrap it and it's got electricity going into, anyway, it's supposed to increase the blood flow
Okay.
to help heal faster, because the places on those tendons where they connect there where there's problem, and it said that they you don't get much blood flow in those places.
Right.
And in the dense muscle, the blood doesn't want to flow as good in the denser muscles where
Right.
where it's causing the problem. Anyway, I ordered them, and if you use them for 60 days and it doesn't help you, you can send them back and get your money back. So,
Okay.
but I ordered one
That
for my
is
elbow,
awesome.
one for Darren's shoulder. So we'll see if it works or not.
Excuse me before things move. The top glued on lace. Yes, it is. And Journey says she loves that. Thank you, Debbie. I will look later, because otherwise, because on Instagram I might never find it. So I will double check it and look at it later. And Linda says you need to join the ice club. And Barbara says 10 minutes every hour, and but Linda says 15 minutes every hour.
Okay, I'll go get some ice. These flowers down here, I cut out of some of this lace too. So I'll go get some ice.
Okay. She's gonna go get ice.
As it has been a couple of hours since I did that.
And of course she had a busy morning, so she probably hasn't iced it.
Had to drive a lot, and that
it's hard on your elbow.
All of that is hard. Yeah.
Yep. When I was driving back and forth from South Dakota all the time, my elbow was worse. So I told her, guys, after we got off the other day, unfortunately, my elbow had to have some shots in it before it finally got better. I had suffered with it for about as long as I could suffer with it, and the chiropractor finally said, okay, I hate to say this, but I'm not making it better. I think you're gonna have to step up what you got to do. And he sent me to somebody who can we'll ask her when she comes back, Mina. Anyways, before it was all over, I had two shots in my elbow to heal it up. It just wouldn't get healed. I mean, now I know what to do to it to keep it from getting so bad, but I think she's back, so she'll get her headset on in a minute, Mina, and we'll ask her. Let us know when you're back, Lisa.
Okay.
Okay, she's back. Mina asked if you've ever used Asper cream.
I haven't used it on this. I have used it before. I've been using arnica gel on this, which usually works pretty good, but it's yeah, well, it took almost a year, Barbara, for my shoulder to heal. So, and I've been reading up on this, and they say it could take as much as a year.
Oh yeah.
And so but I'm hoping that this thing that increases the blood flow, it's supposed to really cut down on the amount of time it takes. So I'm hoping that that'll really work. But I read some reviews where people said they've been struggling for a long time with their shoulder, and within 2 or 3 weeks they could tell a big difference using it. So I'm hopeful that it'll work on Darren's shoulder, but I'm also hopeful it'll work on my elbow over here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want this to become like my shoulder.
Yeah. I've also worn a compression sleeve on my arm, for a while, which helped a lot too. Kind of like compression socks, but only it's for your arm. It went from here to up here. The only problem is that I have a fat arm.
Yeah, me too.
It waggles now. My son says that's chicken arms, but
When Hannah was about 3, she reached up and touched that and did this to it on Darren's mom, and she goes, "What is this?" And Darren's mom says, "Those are my angel wings."
Oh, angel wings! That's much prettier than chicken arms.
Yeah,
I like that much better than chicken arms. So yeah.
So you have angel wings, not chicken arms.
Okay, well, Brandon always called them chicken arms. Grandma Alice had chicken arms.
I was so embarrassed. But Nina just laughed. She thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
She went and told everybody. Which made Hannah embarrassed.
Yep. Well, that's what little grandchildren can do. They can give you the cutest little things. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's cuter when it's your grandchild than when it's your child.
Oh yes, much cuter, much cuter.
I don't have grandchildren, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Anyway, I can tell that.
My child had not texted me in almost 2 weeks, okay? And I had sent several texts. So Sunday morning, I texted him and I said, "Hey, you're not supposed to worry your mother by not texting for 2 weeks. No contact in 2 weeks is too long. Are you okay?" I did not get a text on Sunday. So Monday morning at 6:45, because, he's got to get up and go to work, right? I texted him and I said, "Okay, now I'm really worried. Do I need to get in the car and come that direction?" He says, "Mom," he says to me almost immediately, "Mom, if you didn't text so early in the morning when my notification," I'm like, "Yesterday was at 10:45. You were either up or, going to be up soon. Besides, you had all day to look at your phone." I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, kid. You're not getting away with that.
You do not want me to come up there.
Yeah, that's right. If I get in the car and head that way. Well, I told you, didn't I, that he didn't tell us about getting hurt last year?
I think so, but I can't remember what happened.
He got hurt at work, and we didn't know about it. Seriously, to involve a surgeon because it cut his tendon. And he never told us anything about it. They dropped something off the lift of a car, and it cut the back of his tendon on his leg.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So
and he
how did
never
you
took-
find out?
He stood up. We were sitting around the apartment, and he stood up, and when he did, that leg gave him a little drop. He just he didn't have the strength in it, and I
Right.
said, "Okay, what's up?" And he had to tell me, and it was and so he told me, and I'm like I said, "Well, why didn't I know this already?" He says, "Well, because I knew you would worry." And I'm like, "Yeah." And now I'm mad at you.
It's my prerogative to worry.
That's right. I'm your mom.
That's my job.
Yeah, but they even came and picked him up they wanted him to come back to work after like a week and a half or something, and he said, "Well, I can't drive." So they were sending a car for him every day.
Well, that's the least they could do.
Yeah. So yeah, because I don't think they paid enough for he should have been off work a lot more than 2 weeks from what I can tell.
Yeah.
So but it's like, okay. Well, this is a little more exciting than watching me punch holes, but not a lot.
That's more exciting than watching this page that's not changing at all.
Yeah, well, but you know, that's okay. You got to hold that ice in there.
Yeah. Barbara says she's got a portable electronic stimulation machine. My chiropractor has one of those. She offered me for my shoulder. And I asked her, will this help it heal faster? And she said, no. She said it doesn't help it heal. All it does is help with the pain. But, a lot of people like it for that. And I said, yeah, but if it helps with the pain, then I might do stuff I shouldn't be doing because it's helping with the pain. So I never use it.
That is probably true. Because if it doesn't hurt, yeah, I
have a hard time not doing anything.
Oh yeah. I can imagine you've been having so much fun spinning. To not spin is probably.
It has been hard these last 4 days. I'm sitting there looking at my spinner going, ah!
Well, and you have stuff you've started and you want to finish, and it's like, okay, I know I can't. Yeah. Now, I could have just stamped this on the card, or just put the whole piece of white cardstock on there. But just wait till you see what I think it's going to look like when I get this done.
I'm going to see if you think what I'm doing.
What you're doing, or what I'm going to do?
Yeah, if I know what you're going to do.
Okay.
Oh. Well, then what I'm talking about may have been something different from what you're talking about, Barbara. I can't remember the name of the machine that she offered me. She does do laser treatments, which help with stimulate the blood flow. That's what they do. That's their whole purpose, to stimulate healing. And she did those on my shoulder. And I ended up getting like about 10 of those. And it really helped, but at $50 a piece.
Yeah.
I could buy this little thing for me and one for Darren.
Okay. I think it's ready.
Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry. Been there and done that.
The other day I did that 3 times in a row, Barbara. 3 times. I went from my studio to the kitchen 3 times. Couldn't remember why I was there. Okay, are we ready to see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do. I love it.
But now, because I stamped more on this side than that side, I really kind of want to split it so that it's kind of even.
Yeah.
So I got to figure out where exactly I want to put it. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. I can do this. Where's my little ruler? Should I have? Yeah. Let's put it back this way a little. Yeah, I think that's what I got to do. So, oh, do that. Oh, don't laugh at me. Being a hateful child. Yeah. I know. Just go laugh at me. Oh yeah. If I had just stamped it evenly, I wouldn't have this problem.
Well, I kind of think it'd be interesting if it wasn't even, so I don't think it's a problem myself. But anyway.
Well, I just don't want one side to be so much heavier than the other side. It's not really even because the things are all sort of, different. There's different holes and stuff. And I think I need
looks so cool.
Yeah, I think I need to trim right there just a little bit more, with a little more wiggles.
Yeah.
But this side just looks so much heavier to me.
Well, it's darker too.
Yeah, it's a little bit darker, so. And I'm not going to trim down into there much. I just wanted it to be more bumpy.
Thanks, Mona. Right. I'm glad all that's covered for you, Barbara. I don't have Medicare. I don't have insurance, so nothing would be covered for me.
Yeah. Thanks, Mona. Yeah, this leaf stamp is a really pretty one. It's a Hero Arts leaf stamp.
Bishop's here! Yay!
Hi, Bishop. Welcome. So glad you're here. The beauties of turning 65 for sure. Jeff will say that. Jeff said that too.
Oh, I'm glad, Bishop. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Okay. I think I know how I'm going to do it. I think.
Okay. Just make sure you put it on the right side.
Okay now, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I've been sitting around with Tanya a little too long.
This is payback for Tanya's behavior. I know. I deserve every bit of it. Yep. Okay, guys. Sunday, I hinted at the fact that we are going to do another streamathon. Yay! It is going to be on a Monday and Tuesday, just like the last time, because Lisa streams on Monday night, and we normally stream on Tuesday. So we're going to kind of do the same kind of time frame because it worked well. It didn't interrupt with a lot of other people's streams. we will be having guests. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We want to have this the right side, right way up too. Yeah, okay. Lisa's quiet. She's not talking.
I'm just trying to let you have room to talk.
Oh, well, you could tell them about it.
I don't know what to say. We're starting at 3 p.m. on Monday, July 26th, and we're ending at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, July 27th.
Well, that helps because I couldn't remember the dates. So there you go. So I
Have you
haven't
contacted people yet?
I have not contacted anyone yet. So
Okay.
I will be contacting those who played with us last time. And if somebody might be interested in playing with us this time, they can contact me by email or Facebook Messenger, either one. My email is always in the description box of the videos, so it's down there.
Sorry, Barbara. 3 o'clock p.m. Monday, July 26th was when we're going to start.
Yeah.
And we're going to stop at 3 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, July 27th.
Right.
So July 26th and 27th.
And for Julie, Julie's gone though right now. Yeah, Julie's gone.
Yeah, she's already gone.
We'll have to figure out if Julie wants to play again. We'll have to figure out what days it is for her because I can never remember. But it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday for her, I think.
Yeah. I think that's right.
I will need some middle of the night players. That will be one thing. Okay. Ta-da!
Lovely. I love it. Love it.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue under there this way because there was no way to glue it all at one time. So
Ann said she would love to do it again. Well, she's going to email you, Ann.
Yeah, I was going to email those that played last time for sure. Journey says she's in. Okay.
Yay, Journey. Brittany says she can't do it. She'll be on a family reunion in North Carolina. Well, you have a great time at your family reunion.
But I think the family reunion might be more important.
I think so too.
And probably more fun, you know. Now, we do get a little silly. We did get a little bit silly. Before we got
I've been to family reunions that were way more fun than a stream-a-thon, but I've been to some that weren't. You just had to go anyway.
Well, I haven't been to a family reunion in a very long time. Let's see. The last one I went to, Brandon was like 2 or 3. We went to Oklahoma to family out there. Mom and Dad went. We were living it. No, he must have been younger than that because I think we were living in Texas. It might have been. He might have been a little older than that. I don't remember. Anyways, when I was younger, though, we used to have family reunions every year. My dad and his brothers rented a park. But a family
when I was growing up, we went to the farm down in Eden, Texas. We had our family reunions at the farm. Yep.
Well, we would have had to have a farm or a park. I mean, the Flushing Park is pretty good sized with 3 or 4 big picnic pavilions, and we had to have them all. So, okay. That was done.
Love it.
I did the 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. slot. Yeah. I'll be messaging her. I just didn't. we're also doing Same Six Wednesday again, and I have the 6 players for that, and we're working on that. So I kind of had to do one thing before I tried to do a second thing. It was, one thing at a time for me. Yeah, I'm liking it too. I like what it looks like. And see that extra little bit I moved sideways just kind of made it where it's a little bit more even. It's a little heavier on the bottom than it is on the top, which I like.
Yeah.
Yep.
That grounds it a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty.
Now I got to figure out what I want to do next, which that may be difficult because I don't know that I have a figured out.
Well, I did the one I had figured out. Okay. I did think I want to do something with that tissue paper stuff, but I've got a few more minutes on my arm before I can do anything. Okay.
Well, I may doodle on this one.
Okay, that would be good.
I may do a doodle. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Judy.
Okay, thank you, Judy. I'm so glad you came to visit. Thanks, Barbara. Let's see. Do I want to start with something before I doodle? Maybe that would be a wise decision.
Barbara says, you all inspired me with this black and white idea to do a weave of black and white, except I found a piece of sepia cardstock and used that.
Okay, Judy, that sounds awesome. Okay, bye. This is Deb, isn't it? Bye,
Thank you, Deb. Yes, she is. Thanks for coming and letting us know. We love seeing you and still praying for you to heal quickly. Love you. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. Go rest.
I'm thinking that maybe I need a circle or two of some paper to just start my doodle from, so that I have
that's probably a good idea.
A base, just a base, kind of thing. Okay, if I want a third one, do I have another piece to make a third one? Because, we should not, we should not have just 2. We need 3. And whatever did I throw on the floor? Oh, strips of paper, just what I need on my floor. At least it's not pink. Okay, now we need to find the hole puncher thing. It's pretty.
I want to see it, Barbara. Post a picture.
Somebody's picture needs to be black, white, and cream neutrals is a pretty combo. Yes, it is. Oh, cool, Barbara. She's making a new challenges book for her Same Six Wednesday pages.
Good.
Okay.
I'm going to get mine figured out and mailed out.
Well, that's what I was doing this morning because I have to go to the store. I have to go to the store tomorrow. Yeah, I have to go to the store tomorrow. I have to run errands for Mom and stuff tomorrow. So, because of that, I will stop at the post office. That's sort of my plan, is to do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we want a progress report. We can see the doodling after you do it, but I'd like to see what it looks like right now. I'm kind of demanding. Sorry.
Oh, she's on a roll today.
I'm hurting.
Yep. And you're awful sweet for the fact that you're hurting, and I know how much it hurts. Yes, you are. Okay. Don't know, but I think that's where it's going to start.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have struggled for 20 minutes trying to figure out where to put those 3 dots. Because everything inside me would do dot, 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 or dot, 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 or dot, 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 or try. And I would want them to be more random, but they would always end up looking not random.
And they are not really random enough for me at the moment, but that's okay. I'm going to doodle, so
you're going to make them better. I'm getting pushy for pictures. There you go, Barbara.
Yep. So, now here's the deal. Maybe I should just glue them down and be done with it instead of trying to trace around them. So,
yes, I think so.
The worst that can happen is that I'm short a page when I get done to make this book. I'm already short 1 page.
Well, you just make it however many pages you got.
That's right.
It doesn't have to be a certain number.
That's right. But that's, I'm thinking that, if it turns out really bad,
I'm going to go put this up. I'll be right back. It's not going to turn out bad, Tanya. I don't think you could make one that turned out bad unless you did it on purpose. So don't do that just to prove me wrong.
I see. Okay. Okay, Journey. Bye-bye, hon. Thanks
Bye,
for
Journey.
popping in. She got to go put it back in the freezer so that she has it when she needs it tonight. There we go. Okay. You know what? Earlier I put all of my little pens away so they were out of my way, and now I'm going to doodle. So now I got to get them all back out again. So. Okay. What I'm doing is that I was checking over there is that I have 2 of these open. This is the one that's not working really well right now. It's kind of getting low, but it's still good. It still draws. So I've been drawing with it, and then when I really want something black, drawing with that one, because I'm probably going to go over and make the lines bigger with this one. So I can't throw it away because, it still has ink in it. I have scissors like that. Teresa, are you caught up in the chat? Are you actually on the live stream? Because I don't have scissors out. So I'm wondering if you're behind on the video. So you might want to double check. All right, let's see what we got going here. First off, we will go around this. I'm thinking Teresa may be watching an earlier part of the video where we were talking about scissors. Okay.
She said she wasn't, but she's caught up. So
okay. All right. That's good. Okay. And I just slipped, so it's got a line in it.
Come on, camera.
Uh-oh.
What is this? Ooh.
I don't know, but that's not good. There we go. All right, we're good there.
Come on.
It's got an attitude. There we go. Whew.
Okay. It didn't like me going to a white page. So I'll leave this here for a minute till I decide what I'm going to put on that white page.
Okay, Teresa. Yeah, I have no idea where this pair of scissors came from. I will tell you though that they say on the side of them, number 616 Claus, CLAUSS USA. And I've had them forever and ever, and I just love them. They're kind of long
Holly?
for fussy cutting. Hi, Holly. Got back from the big city. They're kind of long for fussy cutting, but I really like them. They're also not. They're curved on this piece and straight on that one, which I have a bad habit of grabbing them and picking them upside down anyways. So it really doesn't matter. So Mom got hers when she worked in a sewing factory. I don't think these are sewing scissors. I do keep sewing scissors for cutting paper, but not that particular pair. This is just not thick enough. I think I want a big fat line around those. Where's the big fat one? There we go. Do yours have the thread cutter in them? No, they do not. They are really not sewing scissors. Hi, Brenda. Oh, that's pretty, Lisa.
I think so. I think I'm going to glue it on here, and then I'm going to rub a black ink pad over it.
Ooh.
So that should be relatively easy for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping, is that I can do some things that are relatively easy. So,
Brenda, we always say you're not late. You're just on your time schedule. That's just, you're here when you can be here, and that's all we're just glad you're here at all.
that's right.
So, and both of us are a little brain dead today, I think.
Yeah. We're glad we're here too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now the next part. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think we want to make circles like that. Oh. Well,
Well, what?
Well, it may be going to give up the ghost right in the middle. I said I was using this pen because it still had ink, even though it wasn't as juicy and black as I wanted it to be. But and
I decided to prove you wrong.
Yeah, it decided it might be going to go out completely. I will probably go over these with another pen. That was why I was using this, just to put my idea down on the paper.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see.
Some of them have thread cutters and some of them don't. How interesting, Teresa. Now, my sewing scissors, I have Gingers for the most part. I have bought a couple of pairs of the little orange-handled Fiskar scissors for fussy cutting paper and stuff, just because I wanted something sharp for paper. And by them being orange handles, I know that they're paper scissors and not my fabric scissors.
This is some textured wallpaper, Teresa. Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. We're kind of liking how they came out. Did you see were you here when I finished my
Her fern one is gorgeous.
One. Okay, I've lost it.
Oh no.
It's in this box. I know it's in this box. It's gotta be. It's right there. See, it's just buried because I moved stuff around. That's my fern one. really like how it came out. That's what happens
Oh,
when you did.
no,
do
that
this
was
in the
Yes
middle of the night.
Paste. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Teresa, we've been using a combination of Yes Paste and art glitter glue to glue our cardstock to the cards. If we use the Yes Paste in the middle and the art glitter glue around the edges, it seems to be working pretty well. So that's what we've been sort of doing. I don't know that she did that this time, but
I didn't. I was just thinking, well, I forgot the art glitter glue again. And I can tell I'm going to have to go in because I left. I didn't go all the way to the edge because I was going to put art glitter glue in it.
Yeah.
So.
The deal is the Yes Paste is so messy trying to get it on the edge that if we use the Yes Paste and then put the art glitter glue on the edge, it just seems to work better.
Not be so messy.
Yep. Okay, I posted my inside cover page on Tanya's channel. I think she means on Tanya's Facebook page.
Alrighty. Thank you, Barbara.
You could use art glitter glue across the whole thing. We just decided we weren't going to do that just because that's a lot of art glitter glue. Probably you could use Mod Podge in the middle and art glitter glue on the edge.
Yeah. Or just Elmer's glue or whatever you got.
Right.
The art glitter glue on the edge just makes it stick down better at the edges, and you want it stuck down as good as you can at the edges. Boy, I'm doing a terrible job here.
Oh, you are?
I am. It's not cutting smooth at all on the edge here.
Well, that just might be the way it's going to be today.
Yep. Okay, let's go this way. It's just not working for me. I always have a hard time cutting around the edges of stuff, but
I think it's because the edge of the scissor is designed to cut for right-hand people. No, because those aren't left-handed scissors, are they?
No, they're not.
Yeah, and the way the scissor chomps down is designed to be on the edge for right-handed people, which is not fair, but it's the way it works.
It's reality, though. And yeah, I knew that was the reason. I just hate to keep, saying, yeah, because I'm left-handed.
Well, it's just the truth. If they made things where they worked both directions, and that kind of scissor's hard to find.
Yeah, it is, and I don't know if I could use it if I found one.
Right. It's
I have trouble using left-handed scissors, so.
It's because you were taught their whole life that this is what you have. This is.
Yep. Well, I think I was in junior high when my mom finally bought me a pair of left-handed scissors, and I couldn't cut with them. The paper just bent because I had learned to use the right-handed ones. Where to put the pressure to make it work for me.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be back to typing a little bit on Thursday after I can see my doctor and he pulls his bandage off. Yay!
Yay!
But the alcohol and water gel packs are really good for ice packs. Y'all should. Teresa's got the recipe for making the alcohol.
I
and
would love the
water.
recipe. I would love the recipe. I think I've seen it before, but
It means then the water doesn't freeze solid, so it makes a better mush, a better gel pack, because then it goes.
it forms around your arm
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Yeah. That's why I like that one that I was using, because it doesn't get really hard.
Hard, yeah. That makes them much better.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know how it's gonna go, y'all. Hold your breath. Stick your tongue out.
Go.
Whatever you do.
Go. Okay, my
No.
tongue is sticking. My tongue was already sticking out, so you know.
I think it's gonna go fine. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not perfect, I think it'll look nice. So
Okay,
I'm not worried about it.
you have 2-gallon size freezer bags, 1 cup of alcohol, and 3 cups of water. You mix the water, and then I'll call in 1 bag, seal it good, and put it down in the other bag, and you seal it. So you mix a cup of alcohol, 3 cups of water, and put it in the bag, and put it in a second bag so that it doesn't
Make a mess. Yeah.
make a mess. Yeah.
Okay. I ought to be able to remember that 1 to 3. Oh, I like this. Looks like one of those metal ceilings.
Okay, I may have to do I may have to steal that idea.
That's fine.
Because I have some of that textured wallpaper, so.
Of course, now I have to really ink the edges because it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I can hear the train, the train, the train, the train. It's not the plane here. It's the train.
The train. The train.
The train, the train. The only thing with the doodling thing is that it takes a long time.
Teresa says, I like the way my phone changes words on me. I'm sitting here laughing at it. It says, then you seal it good, then you let it freeze, and it will last as long as your bags will last.
As long as your legs will last, not bags. It says legs. As long as your legs will last. So the bag is going to last as long as your legs. So, oh dear.
As long as it says they last as long as your legs lost, is what it says.
Legs lost.
Her original one, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, I think that is just beautiful like it is.
I was going to say, that's gorgeous.
I may come back and put some kind of focal point or something on it at a later date, but right now I like it.
Yeah, maybe even just a word or something.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I may be just going to add like a quote on these pages. That may be what I do.
Mina says, visualize all of your viewers sticking our tongues out while we frown with concentration. It won't help, but it might amuse you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, I like that. Okay.
This was a Happy Mail wallpaper. I'm sitting here trying to remember who sent it to me.
Did Linda send it to us? Because I think I have a piece too.
I think it was Lisa Jameson.
Okay.
But whoever it was sent us both some.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it was Lisa Jameson, but I'm not positive.
I cannot remember, but whoever it was, thank you very much.
Amen. I love it. And this is I used it on the jelly pack quite a bit, but there was enough of it left over. I can do this, and then I still have a little bit more.
Barbara says, Deborah, someone sent mine to her. So, Deborah. See, that's the thing is that, I forget. And I hate that I forget.
I do too.
Just know, whoever it was, that we love it.
Yeah, we do.
I've had a piece in my, what do you call that stash for a while.
Just put it in my group, Teresa. That'd be great.
Yeah, put it in Lisa's group. I'll see it even if it's in Lisa's. Well, usually I see it. Honestly, I think there's an awful lot of posts I don't see. A post showed up the other day that had been posted over a year ago on my feed. No new comments. I would have, if it had a new comment on it, it would have made sense. But there were no new comments. Okay, let's see what happens if we use this big one. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I don't think it was her that sent it to me because I think it was in with some other stuff, but not other wallpaper.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway, I really do think it was Lisa Jameson, but I'm not positive. If you're out there and you send it to us, let us know.
Yeah, please.
Set me straight.
Please, we would like to know.
Okay. Let this
sometimes this works better if you use the right size pen.
So does that mean you're not using the right size pen now, or you didn't the first time?
I didn't the first time. I was using a smaller one. Now, Granted, I like to draw with the little one and then go back with the bigger pen to put a wider line in. But
well, I hope that they do, Teresa.
Yeah. Now, our stores are not carrying much, and they might start again soon. I haven't been in there in a while because you couldn't touch the wallpaper books or anything. You couldn't. They had them cordoned off.
Yeah, when I was in there, and it was like last April, I think, March or April, I went in just to ask him, and he said, we're not, well, actually I called, and he said, well, we're not even going to be using them anymore. We're going to get rid of all of them. So if you want to come in and grab some, go ahead. So he just let me go through and pick what I wanted, but they had them all cordoned off too.
Yeah.
And I said, well, y'all just not going to use books anymore? He said, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll even get any more.
Yeah, there's only one store here that's had any for a long time, so, which is sad, but people don't use wallpaper like they used to. Are the paint stores still Yeah, see, that's the thing, Barbara. A lot of the stores just don't even have wallpaper anymore. They don't sell it, so they don't have books. They don't, and it's.
Okay.
Shelly's here. Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Glad you're here. Yeah, Lisa, if you use the fat marker in the first place, it just does make it easier to make a fat line instead of using a skinny marker that you have to go over 2 or 3 times. Oh, well,
Yeah. don't think I want any
Like
of those.
that film strip, Lisa, where did you get it? When we did the tissue paper stamp swap is where she got those, I
Yeah,
think.
it was somebody's. Somebody had a stamp. I don't know whose it was because I don't know who did any of these. I don't know.
Well, and when I swapped them out, I just tried to make sure that everybody got different stuff, you know, just didn't get their own back. That was all my concern was.
Yeah.
Sorry if my hand's in the way when I'm doing this, but that's the way it works sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a doctor for that little Rain Man. Okay. Okay, Brenda. Bye-bye, hon. We're just glad you stopped by and said hey. It's already after 4 o'clock. We're not going to stay a whole lot longer.
No.
I am not going outside to work in the garden today. I did pick another whole bowl of tomatoes. I think day before yesterday, actually. Have a wonderful afternoon, dear. Mm-hmm.
Go and have fun with that granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to have to do a little trimming here because I don't want that other black stuff in it. I don't think it'll be a big deal, but.
But you can trim it, and that's what meant. You
Yeah.
can, and then then it's trimmed.
I think since it's on pure white, it won't matter if I cut it or tear it. I don't think it'll make any difference. I could be wrong. We may find out that that was a bad plan to cut it, but.
Well, just cut it all so that it all has the same look to it, if you can, and that way it won't matter.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't, and if you're putting it down on white cardstock, it should be all right.
Okay. I used my die and cut out that Rain Man and put it on an iPad.
Cool.
I kind of think I did, but I am not positive.
And I'm pretty sure she means iCAD instead of iPad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she said that. I mean,
Okay.
next she said that.
All right. I'm not looking up very much because if I do, then I can't get. I'll never get this done. Oh yeah, right there she says it. Well, the thunder all went away. I don't think we got enough water, but that's got enough for today because we got some yesterday. I think we got to put some white stuff in here so that we know what it's going to look like before. And before we add any more stuff, we got to do some white. White stuff is next. I say die cut. My phone says doctor. Oh, well. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I kind of wondered what the Rain Man doctor you were talking about.
And I love those cute little birds. I'm pretty sure Barbara has those. I may be wrong.
I think they'll be cute on here. We're just going to make some kind of little scene.
Barbara, I think right now the biggest problem is that she doesn't have her hands to work with so much. And so everything she's writing, she's trying to type with one hand.
Like one finger or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
When you were showing me that book last night, I was in the car riding home trying to watch it on the I actually took my headset with me so that I would have it on the way back home and I could listen to you. I'm sure Jeff wouldn't have gotten upset with me if I had not, but I just thought it would be easier for him to drive if he wasn't having to listen to the video at the same time. So
yeah.
But I kept having to turn the phone back and forth because I really wanted to see the book on the whole phone instead of just on a little tiny piece of it. And then I'd have to turn back so that I could chat. And then for some unknown reason, I was only seeing my own chats.
That
was weird. All I could see. I couldn't see anybody else's chat. And you spoke to people that I knew had made comments in between, but my comments were the only comments showing up. So I have no idea why it was doing that. And I didn't have time to check it because by the time we got home, I was tired. So I did the other stuff I needed to do and I went to bed.
Teresa says she's really not a southpaw.
There you go.
Which makes it even harder. So
that's right.
Okay.
That does make writing on a little screen harder. Yep, that's right.
My air conditioner keeps blowing everything.
No, I don't have the funny little birds. She loves them though. So maybe it's Beth that has the funny little birds. It might be Beth. I don't remember who has those funny little birds, but somebody of course, obviously somebody we know has those funny little birds.
Yeah. Okay. This is blowing around. My air conditioner is blowing everything around.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And this little bird in particular, every time I think it's because this is flipping up.
Every time you get him settled down, that little bird gets up and walks away, huh?
He flies off, yeah.
Uh-huh. Well,
I think it's going to be something like that. I don't know about the bee. I kind of like the idea of the huge butterfly and bee with the and the big
Uh-huh.
birds with the little,
Little
you know,
posts.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. And I may add some other stuff in later, but right now I'm going to start gluing this down because I'm tired of it flying away.
Blowing around. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Okay, I have a brush somewhere.
It figures I would decide to doodle something today. Like you haven't had to watch me do this often enough. Uh-huh.
Well, I enjoy watching you doodle, so
Okay.
I don't know about everybody else, but it doesn't bother me a bit. You can just doodle all day if you want.
I see. Could change my name to Doodle
Doodle all the day.
Doodle all day. Yep. Doodle all day. Yep. 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 That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same swap, Barbara. She said she has that same piece of tissue paper.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Isn't it about a 10-inch square? Weren't those about 10-inch squares?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because that's the Dollar Tree tissue you could cut up into 10-inch squares. It seemed to work real well.
Yeah, I know when I had to cut mine because all I had was big tissue paper.
Yeah, well, I had to cut mine too, but it just cut up into 10-inch squares real well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why they were that size, is because if all you had was Dollar Tree tissue paper, it worked real well to cut a 10-inch square. You didn't have waste.
Yeah. I think my glue's getting a little bit thick.
Uh-oh.
Or I should have wet my brush or something.
Okay.
Because it's not spreading like normal.
Ah. Hi, Kathleen. Could you spritz it with your thingamabob, this thing?
Maybe so.
Don't sprit the whole thing. Sprit just a little bit to see what happens.
Too late.
Oh, okay. Did it help? Make it worse. Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did something right there. It tore off the paper or something. Weird. You can see the red from the anyway, it's weird. It should not have been enough to do that.
Yeah. I did say hi, Kathleen, didn't I? I hope I did. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hello, everyone. Really glad everybody's here.
Okay. Should have just spritzed a little on my brush. That's what I should have done.
Ah, yeah. That probably would have been a wiser choice. Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad. I'm not too unhappy with them. They need a few little curly cues or something, though. Before they're finished, they're going to have some curly cues, which may not happen today. Because my back is getting tired. I still do not know what I did over the weekend that hurt my neck, but it's wanting to be ornery.
That's not
Oh,
fun.
the tea fairies just got up to find out if I needed tea. Oh,
Hey, Jeff.
She said, "Hey, Jeff."
Hey.
There you go. Thank you. It's not supposed to be Nelly. Nelly, so you need to add some raindrops. Not supposed to be Nelly. It's supposed to be now, Lisa. Now, Lisa. Okay. Some you can add some raindrops is what she's saying. Not until it dries, but
Yeah.
it's the weather. It might be because we've had really nasty. Teresa said, "Hey, Santa." He's in the kitchen. I'll tell him when he comes back. He took my tea glass to get me tea, which probably meant that he was thirsty, so he got up to get. He didn't feel all that great today either. He didn't go out. He went to the grocery store, and I guess he went after his. He went to use the what do you call that thing? Oh, the chainsaw the other day, and realized that he had not had his blades sharpened after Sally, and the mess that he had to clean up after Sally.
I'm working on it, and in 6 months it'll be a couple inches longer.
Your beard will be a couple inches longer. He says he's working on his beard. It's going to be a couple inches longer in about 6 months. I told him he needs to get a job this year. He's growing it back. He had cut it earlier in the year. It was just bothering him, which, he does that every so often. For a while, he had beard ADD. He would grow it, he would cut it, he would grow it, he would cut it. Then, for a while, he just left it long for a long time, and then it was last fall, and he knew he wasn't going to get to do anything at Christmas time because there was no way he could play Santa with things all locked down. So
Teresa says, I still have 3 great-granddaughters and the 3 great-grandchildren, 2 great-granddaughters, and a great-grandson that all believe in Santa Claus. So they need Jeff to be around.
there you go. Well, and they've opened up the senior center again, so he'll be able to go to the senior center for that. And likely as not, if Mom moves into an assisted living center, he'll probably do it for them because he always. And the mentally handicapped adults that are at the senior center, they're back at the senior center, and he's done that for them for several years. So I know that he will. But those aren't jobs. Those are just for. He just does that because he loves to do it.
Yeah. And it makes those people happy.
Yep. It makes the people happy and makes him happy.
Okay,
Which
I decided I need to go
means-
over all of this with the Mod Podge stuff, or it's going to look shiny and not shiny and
yeah, it's
all
probably
of that.
needs to be the whole page. What was I gonna say? I probably need to get busy and make him a really nice suit. He's got an okay suit, but it's just okay. I want to make him a real velvet one.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. The other thing is that I need to make him some white shirts, and suspenders, and that kind of thing. So and a vest, so that he has something a little bit lighter weight, so that he can come in and take his coat off, kind of thing, and
still look like Santa Claus.
And still look like Santa Claus because it is hot here, even in December sometimes.
Yeah.
And I have seen him get way too warm a couple of times. So
Santa's real, Brittany. Don't fret.
yes, Santa. He lives in my house. I'm married to him.
Oh, let me mute.
Oh, you're all right. It doesn't. It's not that bad. It
Okay.
always quiet. Yours always gets quiet. Mine doesn't do that. That's another reason. Violet asked me the other day which camera I had. She sent me a message and asked me about it, and I told her which one I had and which one you had. I told her to not buy the one I had. That the other one was much better. Yeah, I don't know why yours just when you get something loud, it always mutes it. It just
Well, it has background canceling.
right, and that's it.
That's purposely in there, so.
And mine is supposed to do that too, but it doesn't seem to do it.
Huh. Well, that's not fair. Well, when I had trouble with my first one like this, I bought several other ones and sent them all back because none of them were as good as this one.
Yeah. I remember when
And
you
some
went
of them
through
I've
all
spent
that.
like 3 times as much as I spent on this one and still sent them back because they weren't
Yep.
as good. So.
Well, it's kind of like, I bought myself a video camera, an actual Canon video camera, but my phone does better videos.
Yeah.
I've gone to make my actual videos. I've gone to using my phone. I've thought about trying my old phone to see how those videos work because it has a pretty nice camera, but this one is just so easy to pop it in there. I just leave the holder thing attached, and it just seems to work real well. So, all right, I think this needs a few little curly cues.
I got a
So,
big bubble.
uh-oh. Oh,
Uh-oh. Which means that wasn't glued down as good to the paper as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because there's not even any tissue paper in that area. Just glue. Anyway, that's kind of sad. I'm hoping maybe it'll get better, but right now, this is how it looks. Okay.
Well, when it's a little more dry, maybe put a book or something on it.
Yeah.
Or put some wax paper and then a book, because maybe there's glue under there that if you pushed it down, it would
There's my puddles.
Oh yeah. I like the puddles. Brittany, my laptop's plenty new enough, but it does have some issues. That's the problem, is that this one is not that old. It makes me irritable that I'm going to have to get a new one.
Brittany says your camera might not consider your heat gun background noise.
That's probably true. But that's why it seems so strange, because they are, mine's supposed to be fancier than the 920, and the 922 is supposed to do more, but it is not. It does not behave the way I would like it to behave. So
when I was looking for one, I read a lot of reviews, and a lot of the reviews said, I got a 920 because it was supposed to be better, but I went back. I mean, a 922 because it was supposed to be better, but I went back to my 920.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I was like, well, okay. I just want to buy one, so I'll get the 920 to begin with.
Well, and I was looking. Shannon Green had a 930. Well, at that time, the 930 was on the way out. And all of the reviews were talking about the fact that the 930, cost way more and was not going to be as good as the 922 and blah, blah, blah. Well, then I bought the 922, which was cheaper than the 930, but it's still.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was about the 9. I think you couldn't turn off the autofocus on the 930, and that's why I decided I didn't want it.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but
I can't remember for sure, but I think that's what it was because a lot of them, that was what I found. There was no way to turn off the autofocus.
Autofocus. Uh-huh.
And I wanted to be able to do that. So, oh, I like that.
Ta-da!
You just need a little sunflower poem.
Something. I don't know.
Something. It's very cute. Like
Good night, everyone. Off to the doctor. Okay, bye, Candy.
Bye-bye, sweetie. Thanks for coming.
I forgot which one I got. It was some Logitech. Yeah, the Logitechs are, as far as I can tell, the Logitechs and video cam and web cameras are really the kind of like the one of the best. So, and Lisa, it's 4:30. I think that I am gonna kind of call it a day. I was gonna show everybody I only got 2 pages done, but I got 2 pages done. I got this one.
It's beautiful.
And that one.
And I got this one. And I added to that one. And I did that one.
Oh, that is so pretty. I'm going to do one of those next time.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my favorite one. And I did this, which is cute if it didn't have this big bubble. But it's okay. Those things happen. I am going to ink around the edges.
All right. Like I said, maybe a book would push it down. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It would have to be really, really dry before I try that.
Yeah. But Brittany says she was just happy that the desk tripod thing I got was able to hold my phone in it as well as the camera. So I just switched to my phone and no problems. I didn't realize that Riri was here. Hi, Riri.
Hi, Riri.
Well, I'll show you.
Hey, Linda.
Mine. I was taking pictures for Violet the other day because she asked me about my setup. And it's hard because it's messy, but there's a wooden frame like that, and then it has 2 little legs that are like feet. Sorry for the glare. And then there's an aluminum bar that's clamped so that I can actually move that aluminum bar up and down, because changing cameras a few times over the course, my original camera set attached to the wooden frame. Well, when I changed cameras, I needed to drop things. And this aluminum bar, Jeff drilled, it's like a square piece of aluminum tubing, and it's C-clamped, and then it can be moved up and down should I have to. I thought now I've got everything sorted out where I don't have to. The webcam, come on, stay. Let me get this big. The webcam is hooked to a flat piece of steel that is screwed to the aluminum thing and actually can swivel. I just push it out of the way. And then this is my phone holder, which right now in that picture, it's pushed out of the way. I can just turn it so I can keep them both attached right there and just push one or the other out of the way now.
That's nice.
Which works real well. And like I said, this is, okay, let me see if I can find the feet. Yeah, there's the foot. Uh-oh, come on. Grow. Go. grow. See, the foot is on the wooden thing.
Yeah.
And it was just, 1x2 lumber that Jeff had. The aluminum bar thing right there, that was an addition after about a year, or I don't know, 6 months or a year. We went and hunted that at the hardware store, and Jeff drilled it. It's drilled about every 5 or 6 inches through so that I can attach cameras or lights or anything that I want. As you can see, that I got a light right there. I got a light on this side. Then there's a light that hangs up here, right there, and it's bounced off of the whiteboard behind it. Let me see if the other picture shows that better. It might.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm sorry you got in so late that we're about to go, but I'm glad you're here.
I don't think I think when it's smaller, it shows it better. The bar light bounces off of the back wall and comes back forward, because when it was straight down, I was getting these 2 lines of light on there. So, hi, Suzanne. Sorry. Yep. Sorry that you're going to go. Anyways, I took those pictures for Violet the other day so that she could see, because she was concerned about having to, she has no way to put lights in above her because she can't screw into the ceiling. Now, my work light, 4-foot work light is actually hung on chains from the ceiling, but there were already screws into my ceiling. Plus, I have wood paneling on the ceiling, so it didn't require finding a joist or anything like that. That wood paneling holds that little light up there. I told her just attach it to the wooden frame thing, and that way she wouldn't have to worry about it. She wouldn't have to worry about screwing it into her ceiling. So
yeah.
But yeah, Jeffrey, we've modified things several times to try to get it to work the best that it could work. Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Dana's here now too, and we're going home, and we're gonna leave. We're just not very nice this afternoon, are we, Lisa?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the 2 I made today. This one, I really like how that came out. And this one's cute too. It's just, doodles are my thing. So thanks,
Yeah,
Dana.
it is very cute.
So I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the pages to, kind of call them done, but I'll figure it out eventually.
Eventually.
Now?
I might as well. I don't have to ink it on camera, though. We can go ahead and get off.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind.
I just want to ink it.
Yeah. Well,
so I can say it's pretty much done.
I am definitely going to go back and ink my iCads now that I've inked the one. We did good tonight. Well, I'm glad. I only run natural light for mine because I have no idea how to actually do lighting to get rid of shadows. Well, I get shadows. Let me make Lisa smile again. See, I've got shadows, but that's partially from the window coming in.
Yeah, so I don't have a ton of shadow. They're right underneath me because I just have a light from the ceiling. That's all I've got.
Yeah. Well,
just a fluorescent light on the ceiling. I would like to have better lighting, but that's what I've got. And I have a lamp, but when I turn it on, it doesn't look as good as without it. So
yeah, another part of my lighting is that I've got to have a ton of lighting to take pictures of beads. So yes. That's another reason why. I mean, all of that light is really more for my beads than it is for this, because I take pictures of my beads right here on I just lay my sheet of my background right here, and then I take pictures of my beads, and that gives me daylight colors on my beads. So thanks, Holly. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go. I'm gonna say bye.
Bye. Love you all.
See you Thursday on Lisa's channel. Bye bye.